Mark from the States, Mark from the States, it's Mark from the United States.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Mark from the States, hello. How's everybody doing? I hope you are all fantastic, because I am as well. Please come and sit with me today. Today, we're going to see something that was requested. This is a video from Walk With Me Tim. We haven't done one of his videos in a while. So, before we begin, links to this video and to his channel are below. It's really important for you to get over there today, tomorrow, whenever, but get over there and support him. If you have one like or one subscription in you today, please go and support his channel with it. If you have extras, feel free to do the same here on our channel, but of course it's not required. I just am blessed that all of you have come to hang out with me today. Today's video is a tour of Windsor Castle. Now, we've seen Buckingham and we've done the Tower of London, and but a lot of those videos been removed because I didn't have their permission. I'll still do a video here and there of some of the bigger channels that don't have a face to them, that aren't content creators who are doing this stuff on them. They're big corporations that are doing it. Sometimes we'll do a video of those, not very often, but most of them, the ones I like to, these people who are putting a ton of work, I'd like to have their permission to do it, and you all know this already. Today we're going to look at Windsor Castle, and I'm kind of excited, because it's stuff like this that really makes me want to get to London sooner than later, obviously. And I enjoy Tim. He does a lot of videos of hotel reviews. He stays in these crazy hotels all around the world. So the man is traveling a lot, works hard, does a lot of it. That's why it's important you get over there and support his video. We're going to do another one of his that, by the way, this video and the one that we're going to do down the road have been requested, which are awesome when people request the videos of people I already have their permission from. It's awesome. But he stays in the Queen Mary, which is in Long Beach here, and I've been to that many years ago. It was when my oldest son Damien, he about 20 years ago, he was a little kid, we went there. So I'm excited to watch that video and learn and see things that he points out, and then be able to go back. I want to be able to go back with a new set of eyes, if you will, getting all this history, learning so much with all of you on our channel, and it'd be like a brand new experience. But today we're going to learn about Windsor Castle and see the tour of it and all that. Because I don't think I've done a video of Windsor Castle other than like professional videos of just pictures and where they're allowed. I know a lot of places they probably don't let you film as the public to kind of go around, so I don't know how much he's going to be able to get, but there are some good videos out there to see, and I have seen them, but they're not on our channel, as I did a purge a while back. Still working through a lot of them. Some of them are going to make it back on there. I just have to go through them and make some changes and whatnot. Anywho, enough about that. Let's get into today's video. I hope everybody is amazing, because I am, and I'm excited to watch this with all of you. That's the couch. Come sit on it. It's big, big, holds all of you. Bring refreshments, popcorn, kick your shoes off, bring a blanket. I don't care if you're in pajamas. Come hang out with me, and let's check out what Tim's going to show us today. All right.
Hey everyone, welcome back and welcome to Windsor Castle. This is the largest inhabited castle in the world and the oldest castle that has been continuously occupied. I'm going to take you on a tour inside Windsor Castle and around Windsor. With over 1,000 years worth of history, and even the Queen is in today. Sit back, get a cucumber sandwich or a cream tea and enjoy.
cannot wait to go there. So excited. Just watching these makes me excited to go. Ah, hopefully that's still there when I go. This is just amazing.
So just starting outside of the castle, I'll show you a little bit more of Windsor itself after we did the tour, so stick around for that. The camera does not do it justice, just how big Windsor Castle is, how vast it is as well. If the Queen ever wants to pop out for a McDonald's or maybe get a McTakeaway, there is one there.
It is very large.
So to get into Windsor Castle, you
big
do
queue.
have to book online. All these people are actually queuing up for the 10:30 entry. However, I'm a little bit late. I've got tickets for the 10 o'clock, so hopefully I can go in a little bit quicker. So obviously we've got to go through security, which obviously I can't film. But look at that photo, the Queen and her great-grandchildren.
Oh, that's awesome.
So got through security, toilets there as you come in. To the castle we go. And obviously everyone has to stay off the grass, so even on a nice sunny day, if you think to yourself, oh, I'll come here and have a bit of a picnic,
Nope.
you will
Nope.
be told off. So of course, as it's the Platinum Jubilee year, this is even more popular than normal.
Oh, I
I would
bet.
say earlier in the day is best and late. Obviously we'll be heading into the castle.
I mean, it is so well preserved. Can I say preserved? I mean, it's the longest inhabited castle in the world. So, I mean, there's always, people around, and it looks, and I don't mean this in a derogatory way, it looks like a movie set, like it's fake, like it's not a real castle, because it looks like it was just built 50 years ago. You know what I mean? It's just truly amazing. And it is just so large. It's just crazy. I can't, oh man. Cannot wait.
This is St George's Gate. I believe the Queen does come through here.
And there's the
I don't know if you can see that, there's someone cutting the grass.
quad is what I would
That's what you
call it, I
call
guess.
A very
The,
impressive lawnmower. So what's good, at no extra cost you can get a
It's
free
I'm going to go back here for a second so you see that. Yeah, it's of course you see a lot of the dignitaries. We've seen some videos where President Biden got to walk, quote unquote walk, holding King George's hand, or King George, King Charles's hand. I was thinking St. George's Gate. Remember that? It was like kind of breaking protocol there. I think King Charles is like, he was awesome. He was like, I get it, this guy can't walk, especially on grass where it's kind of uneven. And if you don't pick your feet up, you kind of shuffle them. It is what it is. And also, what probably the most poignant of all is Prince Philip's, when he was in the car after his death, and you heard you had all those people out there, and it's just it's a bummer that it took place during like COVID and all that stuff, but yeah, that was a powerful video as well. I was just totally going back into that video. Yeah. So, but what do they call this area here? I forget. And as soon as somebody mentions it, I will go, oh, it's stuff like that that really bothers me, that I lose that information. It's there. It just is floating around, and it bothers me. But there's a name for this area, right? But this is the one you always see, especially from above. It's just really remarkable.
Very impressive lawnmower. So what's good, at no extra cost you can get a free multimedia headset to give you a complete audio tour of the castle, and there's different points where you kind of stop
awesome.
and press the number, and it
Do you
gives
have
bits of information.
Do you have like unlimited time to go through it? Like you can go at your own pace? Oh, wow. Look at that.
Até para chegar lá
Japanese,
There's a really
maybe?
beautiful garden as well, just surrounding one of the main towers here. Wonder if the Queen ever walks around here, or any members of the royal family. Obviously being very close to Heathrow, you'll hear the planes consistently. So I'm looking to go into the entrance with North Terrace, Queen Mary's Doll's House, and the State Apartments. I wonder if the Queen has problems sleeping at night. So the queue is pretty long to head inside. And as you can see, obviously, it is amazing inside. But photography obviously is limited. But I'm going to show you where the Queen actually lives.
Of course, we've seen videos that highlight all this stuff, and they've shown the inside and all this stuff. But we've never really done a video where we're following somebody who's going in there. Obviously, photography you can't film everything because it's, people are living there, working there, so on and so forth. But it's got to be so weird to have just people visiting and touring all the time. Obviously, they're separated and they probably don't even notice them. But just knowing, just on the other side of that wall, there's thousands and thousands of people who all day, every day, just cruising around.
So this place will look
Yes,
familiar,
right
especially
here.
if you watch the wedding of Harry and Meghan.
I never watched that.
Have a look just over there. That is the royal residence of Her Majesty the Queen, and that's basically where a lot of the royal family live. And obviously the Queen's bedroom is over there. Someone was cutting the grass earlier. It does look beautiful. Obviously all ready for the
What do they
the
call
celebration.
this area?
You can see the Queen's Guard just there, and we can't really get the shot that we want to get really, but just through there is what they call the Long Walk. Obviously that big long driveway up to Windsor Castle, which you would have seen at Harry and Meghan's wedding. And honestly, if I wanted to get in here, look,
Press to open
gate. I would have trouble if I actually did that. I just heard one of the
yeah.
tour guides mention that the Queen is in the upper ward today, which is literally just there. So if I zoom in, can we get a glimpse of Her Majesty the Queen? Not today. So walking away from King John's Tower and where the Queen's residence is, we're walking through here, and I find this really interesting. Someone will probably tell me in the comments, but there's a post box just here, and they actually do collections.
Wow.
Amazing. So if you love doll houses, I suggest you come in to see Queen Mary's doll house. It is in amazing detail, in a controlled
That's a doll
environment
house?
for
Oh my
temperature
gosh.
and humidity. It's worth having a look. Governor's office there. These gardens, though, are just so pretty. And there's a bit of a water feature running down from there as well, that's running through. There's something about cut grass and lines that I just absolutely love. No matter how many times I try, I can never get my garden to look this good. The surroundings of Windsor Castle obviously steeps in over 1,000 years of history, and it is undoubtedly beautiful.
Look at that.
So St George's Chapel in the grounds of Windsor Castle. Obviously I can't film in there,
No.
which is a bit of a shame. I don't understand why they say that, but you're not allowed to. But it is very impressive. I can actually show you the photo of what it looks like inside. You can just see how beautiful the roof is.
Wow.
So of course
That
I
is
have
cool.
to go and see the Queen's Guard.
Sure.
Here at Windsor Castle. It would be wrong not to. Now you can get pretty close to these guys, and if they see a threat, they will use force. So you literally can't take the mick, but
Just
you can go
give them some room.
pretty
man.
close. Obviously, I'm going to give him a little bit of respect and be a little bit further away. Looks quite a young guy, actually.
I want to see that.
Do you think to yourself, does he get bored doing this? And yes, that is a real gun. It's not a toy with a knife on the end of it. And what you see is some people will literally go right up to the guard. Sometimes they're a little bit worried about how close they can go. Some people go closer. You can't exactly ask them. Oh, he's trying it. He's trying it.
Oh boy. I just wouldn't do that.
Afternoon. So when you come out of Windsor Castle, you might think to yourself, actually, I want to drink. And the best place to do that is here in the Horse and Groom, and also have a walk down Market Street.
That's cool.
And any Harry fans, there is a pub down the end here called the Prince Harry. This is the Carpenter's Arms. It's amazing how many pubs there are here in Windsor. There's quite a lot.
Look at that house.
Now,
Holy
this is
moly.
actually a shop, right, that is to let. Don't adjust your screens. This is actually what it looks like.
Oh my gosh.
I'll just show you the front of it because this is such a great building here in Windsor. And the fact that at the time of filming, you can actually like this.
There you go.
I would
Look
go
at
for it.
that. It just
So
looks like it's
obviously
going to
very
fall
posh
over.
around here. They've got a Scotch shop selling just Scotch. And they've even got a special Platinum Jubilee flavour,
wow.
which is rhubarb and ginger. Apparently it's colour changing. Wow, that looks good. And what's really interesting is this is actually the earliest surviving building connected with the government of Windsor. It was built, I think, around about
Prince Harry.
1518 for the Trinity Guild.
Is that still there? You'll have to let me know if it is still in operation. This is from a couple years ago. So I'm loving obviously the castle. Definitely got to do the recorded guided tour. I'd be interested to know how much time you are allowed. I would never get as close as that young man did. I keep me distance, be respectful for sure. And that goes even with the Buckingham guards as well. But how great the castle is. The area right outside is awesome. I could, have a beer or scotch. Just really cool. And if you're new to the channel, you probably think I'm an alcoholic because I do talk about wanting to go to pubs and have cocktails and all that stuff. I assure you I am not, but I love pub culture and the history of these establishments because they are such meeting places, and the history of these places have been the focal point of a lot of of these areas. So I just love the culture of them. So yeah, and of course, you're on vacation. I'm gonna want an alcoholic beverage, of course. But yeah, so far this is cool.
Almost looks like there's street parties going on here, but this is just restaurants. And even Charlotte's got her own pub here as well. Queen Charlotte. Now, if you would like to have a selfie with the Queen, I suggest you come into this ice cream shop because there she is. And the crazy thing is when people walk past, they actually think the Queen is in here ordering ice cream. What would you like, Mum? Butterscotch? Wonder what her favourite ice cream is, we'll ask. Do you know if the Queen has a favourite ice cream?
Her favourite ice cream?
Yeah. Classic vanilla, no frills. And what almost seems like in the middle of the road,
Queen
there is
Victoria.
this amazing statue of Queen Victoria.
There it is. That is an amazing statue. Look at
Obviously,
that.
all the bunting is out here in Windsor. So if you want to do a little bit of shopping whilst in Windsor, this is the street to go down. This is Peascod Street. There's a Starbucks
What
down
a fun
there. There's
time
body shop
this
and a
must
Boots. So obviously, whilst in Windsor, you can get your Queen merchandise for a lot cheaper than you can if you get it over in the castle. But obviously, this is a lot more tackier. But I think also equally brilliant as well. You can get T-shirts, face masks. I don't know what that's doing there. That looks a little bit out of place. You can get bags, and obviously you can get your own flag as well. So right now I'm going to take you to the Royal Windsor shopping area. Just on the left, a very posh restaurant indeed. A few of these around the UK, in London. Got the Ivy. So this is so unique. This is the Windsor Royal Station, which is still a train station, but also a place to come for shopping and eating, and there's some posh shops down here as well. So look at this. This is actually a coffee shop, and you can still see the old ticket booths here as well.
Oh, that's
You
cool.
walk into the area of where the platforms used to be. Look at that, there's a Cafe Rouge. Cafe Nero. It's an odd sensation. Look at that. It's weird. It still feels like there should be trains here rather than restaurants. But talking of trains, as we go through a very boutique part of the shopping centre, all these tiny little shops, restaurants, I think they are. We see this.
Oh, look at that.
So this is a replica of the Queen, which was part of the Royal Train back in the 1800s, stopped service back in 1912. So if you ever arrive in Windsor by train, this is the Windsor and Eton Central Station. This is where it pulls in. And straight away, as soon as you get off the train, you see all the Queen's memorabilia. At the end of the platform, there's two British telephone boxes. Question is, are they still working? Because the amount of telephone boxes
I'm going to have to admit something to all of you, and I may lose some of you. If I see one of these, I'm going to have to get inside of it and take a photo. I hear they generally, some of them in the more, some parts of the town, I should say, don't smell so great, but I got to do it. I'm going to take one for the team, because I mean, how iconic is the red fire phone box, right? Got to. For a first timer, I'm going to be geeking out so hard when I get there. Cannot wait.
come across that actually don't work anymore because people don't use them. Are they working? We're in Windsor, let's hope so. They are.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
It's 60p to make a call now. I remember when it used to be 10p. They've even got the phone number there. I remember as kids I used to ring random phone boxes and see who would answer. This goes to show you how big this train station used to be. Obviously now just one platform, and in some of the old buildings as well, within the station.
Yeah, I love it.
I've
I'm
actually
loving
turned
it.
into
Digging the
restaurants.
feel here. I love that they
You
kept
can
the
even
structure.
see the original clock
Love when
for
they
the
do
train
that.
station just up there. So I am now on the long walk, which you can see behind me, which is roughly 2.64 miles. And if you actually want to walk all the way down to the monument at the end and then walk all the way back up towards Windsor Castle, it will roughly take you, get this, around about 3 hours. That's if you're walking at a comfortable pace. But from this angle,
Oh,
you get a great
my.
view of Windsor Castle. And of course, during big celebrations, this is the main entrance into Windsor Castle. And obviously, you may remember the wedding day of Harry and Meghan driving their beautiful car all the way down here as well. So another interesting spot here in Windsor, just behind the War Monument, there are a couple of post boxes which are quite special. So this first post box, this navy one, is a coronation aerial post box, which was used to send letters between 1930 and 1938 for overseas. It's not in use now.
That's
Obviously,
awesome.
You've got a bulk standard post box.
And it has the topper.
But look how special
I
this
love.
is. I don't know who's actually done this.
You
But
will.
it's
You need to watch the tour of. We did a History Lord video tour of. It There's a video we did not too long ago where he touches on this. God dang it. Again, I'm forgetting. So frustrating. Anyway, where he touches on, and here's the thing. A lot of people have sent me, there's a Facebook group as well that highlights all their, it's all about these postbox topper. Some of them are just incredible. They really are. So yeah, if you're into that, go look for it.
To raise money for a local hospice, but
Yep.
commemorating,
Cool.
obviously, for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. 70 there. Look at that. You've got the corgis.
Yes.
You've got the beef eaters, the Queen's Guard. Isn't that great? And something you don't see much of anymore.
Stamps.
A place to actually get stamps. These were used, I think, well back in the early 80s and 70s. But look at that. 50p for a book of stamps. It's empty, but I love that. That looks so cool. Yeah, so when you come to Windsor, come and check out these 3 post boxes. And also, there's an ancient well here. It's almost like there's a collection of British memorabilia that you've got to definitely check out, including a great big British red phone box. Don't know much about this history of this well, but I think it was obviously for the town. I don't know whether the Queen used it. I would have doubted that. Isn't that amazing? If you'd like to see Her Majesty's Royal Palace and Fortresses, the Tower of London, click the video here. Or if you fancy seeing Buckingham Palace, click here. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and make sure you click that notification bell. I'll see you next.
Please go and support Tim. I just love his videos. This was not extremely long, but that's okay. The cool thing about it is you got to see Windsor, and then you got to see the surrounding area, like the train station and all the shops and restaurants. That's cool. Just highlighting a little thing. I loved the video. It was nice and easy to follow. The Windsor Castle itself, I cannot wait to see it. It is just so awesome. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna get there whenever that may be, hopefully within the next year or so. And I'm gonna just be in awe. I'll just be like, wow. And you probably, on video it looks huge, and on a map and other photos it looks huge. But when you get there, you'll probably go, it doesn't do it justice. It's more massive than you could probably think. And what was the statue at the end of that long walk that he was talking about? That was all the way down there. I'm going to look it up, so in case none of you actually answer the question. But feel free to help me out with that. Yeah, very cool. I didn't know he did Tower of London and Buckingham Palace. We've done videos on the Tower of London. A lot of them I removed. We've also, I think, did a few others on Buckingham Palace as well. Some have remained. But I've only kept the channels that have allowed me to learn from there and got their permission. So a lot of them have been removed from the channel. So I may have to kind of revisit with some other videos so they can be on here as well. Tim works hard on these. It's important that you go and support his channel, please, if you don't already. And if this kind of stuff interests you, get over there. Like I said, he does a lot of hotel reviews where he stays in hotels, like these really unique hotels all over the world. Really interesting stuff, and he works really hard, and he spends a lot of time away from his family as well to do these videos. So it's important that you get over and support him. And of course, he's given us his blessing to learn from his stuff. So thank you for the subscription. Thank you to Tim for the video, and get over there. Everybody, get over there. If you have one like, one subscribe in you today, do it on his channel. Do it on this video of his on his channel. But if you have extras, please subscribe to us as well if you haven't already. You guys are amazing. Hope you have a wonderful day. Hope you're all happy, healthy, and safe. And I guess we'll see you tomorrow. All right. Take care. Bye.
Mark from the States, Mark from the States, it's Mark